Hello and welcome. My name is Sheep Thief, and today I'll be coming at you with some Dominions 5 Warriors of the Faith multiplayer online gameplay. Today I'll be playing Hinnom in late summer of Year 4 in the Ascension Wars. We will start as usual with the war in Helheim. There's not a lot to report other than that we repelled an attack. I think what's left of the AI's sort of sacred stack. And then we are we're one turn away from sieging the fort with both our fort crackers and our city stormers. So as we can see here, we are keeping the Akka and the Melkart here to heal this guy's afflictions. We will be needing him in the coming months. This guy still doesn't have a move order. We will just sort of route him around. Eventually, we will want these. We're gonna blood hunt Helheim here, so we're gonna want them there. This Melkart is moving up here to take the rest of these provinces, hopefully in the next 1, 2, 3 turns, and then by then we should have Helheim, and then Helheim will be eliminated, so it should be perfect. That's pretty much it for the war in Helheim. I haven't fully done this turn yet, so we're gonna kind of go through it. So what else is there to talk about? We have some interesting unexpected events this turn. The first one being we got almost 900 gold, and also a barbarian horde attacked one of our throne provinces, actually here in the Marsh. What we're doing to deal with that is we're having this guy fully kitted out Melkart cast teleport. Should deal with that next turn, and this is just a good opportunity to kind of test out our strategy with the Astral Melkarts. I was gonna say we did get a Earth Melkart finally. That's good. These will be strong, so that's good news. One thing I'm wondering is whether we should recruit another Melkart or another Ball. And I think we're going to do a Melkart. Might as well take these out. Okay. Next. The big news this turn is that we got a message from Mikone saying, fellow nations except Fomoria. Fomoria has 3 capitals and started annexing Mikone and the AI nation Niflheim, also rushing for thrones. If we want to prolong this game anymore, we need urgent alliance of all to stop Fomoria's win. I will try to stop them as hard as I can, but they are much stronger, but you must attack them as hard as you can. Greetings from Mikone. So we'd already kind of surmised this, and we can see that I don't really see him attacking this area, but it looks like he took it back, which is good. I kind of want to monitor how it's going. We've got another spy here, kind of keeping an eye on things. But yeah, I think we'll move out of here now that he's secured that and keep an eye on this throne. Next, we are probably going to this turn send a message to Fomoria ending our NAP. There are a lot of implications here. First, we said we'd help take out Marverni for Ulm to be able to fully commit. I don't know if we have time. I think what we'll do is we'll have a sort of symbolic helping where we just kind of take provinces. The question is, with this, could we siege down this fort? I don't know. It's got Carnute Noble Warriors. Those are the Sacreds, I think. No? Those are not sacred. Okay, so I think we could do this with a Earth Melkart with a Vine Shield. So what we're gonna do is probably next turn get ready to move some units. These would also be good at attacking the backline with all those Astral Sorcerers. So I think next turn we will move in there. We have this stack of chariots which should work pretty well against them. So we're thinking about that. I guess the question is, should we use this to like initiate on him? We could teleport in there. Might as well. Well, okay, let's stay on topic. He was researching. So as you can see with Fomoria, he has at least, I can't tell if that is all the same unit back there. I feel like it changes back there. There's a spear pointing that way instead of up. So counting here, it's 6, so 12 Femorian Druids, which will all cast Cloud Trapeze the minute we're at war with him and take as many provinces as he can. The question is, how do we survive that? And like we can't just be on the back foot. Presumably everybody's going to be attacking him. He could also send it from here. So if we focused everything on me, that would be 16 provinces lost. But from what we've seen, he does things in pairs. So it could just be like 8. Between 6 and 8. Now, what will work well against the Femorian Druids is a teleporting Melkart. Because he'll go in and then take the province, and then we teleport, kill the Druid, and take it back. The problem is his like ability to replace these Druids is crazy. They're recruit anywhere. They only take 2 turns. They're just good thugs. But I think they're, well, and let's see how expensive they are. 200, so not super expensive, but not totally negligible. This is really shaky. If we do nothing, he'll probably stomp Mikone. The question is whether or not Ulm is going to do something now, or if he's going to waste his time with Marverni more. So, okay, yeah, that's our current issue. So yeah, teleporting Astral Melkarts are one way to deal with it, and then the other way to deal with it is mind hunting, which in retrospect might be kind of shaky because these druids have 15 magic resistance. So with all of our with fully kitted out with a fully kitted out mind hunting ball, we'll be at 16 magic penetration. It's 11 plus whatever items you have. And so it'll basically be maybe a little bit better than a 50-50 call for whether or not we kill the druid with a mind hunt, which isn't bad. Like, whatever, it's worth it. We can, and if we miss it, we can just take care of it. We can kill it in other ways. But the thing is, we're still, I think, a ways away from having a full battery of mind hunters, and we only have 2 fully kitted out astral teleporting Melkarts. We're like one turn away from having a 3rd one, and then maybe 2 turns away, or maybe 3 turns away from having a 4th one. And actually we need a 5th one. We need 1, 2, 3 more. So yeah, kind of dicey, but we have to end this NAP because Fomoria is about to win. We have to do it. So that's settled. Um, what we Okay, so I guess we're actually going to kind of skip the blood economy to talk about items because we just talked about the message from Mikone. We're getting a flame helmet and a water bracelet somewhere. Someone's making a water bracelet. Yeah, this guy's making a water bracelet. We're going to put that on probably this guy to get him up to fire 2 and water 2. We could also just put a skull of fire on him. I don't know. That's cheaper. We're making both of the fire boosters basically. And he will make rune smashers, which are magic penetration items, and then these astral balls. I wish I had another. I think we might just start doing that next turn when we free up some dwarven hammers, maybe. Let's make another dwarven hammer. No, at this point we need earth gems, so we're not going to do that. Let's just have you make an Eye of the Void. Our research is down to 600. It's okay. We do need to climb this, but it's not. The items are more important for what's about to happen. One thing I forgot to mention is there's a dire portent. Fomoria now has a gift of health in his dominion, so hopefully he's not trying to do like Tartarians or whatever. That would be bad. Hopefully he's not there yet. I sort of doubt he's there yet. Like his armies are definitely gold intensive, so he's probably low on money, but he has a lot of provinces. In order to win this game, we're going to need everybody to attack him. So we might send a message out to everyone. Okay, now, what else? So item-wise, we're making a Hellsword, Iron Face, Armor of Knights for these teleporting astral Melkarts. We need to think about, we need to update what we're going to do for our Earth Melkarts. We've got 2 down here involved in the Helheim acquisition. They need to be slightly changed because, what's this? Okay. These guys don't need as much protection items because they can cast the protection on themselves. It's better to make them, I think, more better at killing than tanking because they can already tank. So we need to kind of adjust that, but now we're just working on getting the Astro Melkarts kitted out because they're going to be on anti-druid duty and also like maybe just anti-whole army duty. We'll see. We're getting a Hellsword for that purpose. Again, Flame Helmet for the Rune Smasher. Just a Lightless Lantern. Any research we can get is good. Armor of Knights. Over here we're doing a Water Bracelet once again for Rune Smasher. This guy's continuously going to make Starshine skull caps for the Mind Hunters. We need 4 of them. We're keeping this. We did bring last turn this Astral Ball over here to bring the archers over here to deal with Marverni, but I think that's going to take. I think we're going to at most commit 1 Astral Melkart over here, or maybe the Earth Melkart, and maybe these mundane troops. But we're going to keep these over here to deal with Fomoria. So he's on continuous Starshine Skullcap duty. Skull of Fire, just the other fire booster. Winged Shoes for Astral Melkarts. Lightless Lantern for more research. And yeah, Eye of the Void. And I believe that's all. So I think from there we can talk about blood economy. We got 98 slaves, of which I think this is 11 of them. 22. Oh yeah, some of them were left from last turn. We're giving these extra blood slaves to Raphael, who will bring them to the lab next turn. So we'll have 22 extra ones next turn. This Melkart who's being healed will continue to blood hunt. They capture a lot of them. I think we're going to need every Melkart we need, but if there are any that can be spared, we might throw them on one of these capitals to blood hunt them. So yeah, 98 slaves. We wanted to make Robe of the Magi with our Pretender, because we empowered him. Where'd he go? We empowered him, so now he's Air 5, Blood 5. He can cast Robe of the Magi, which will be really useful. But we didn't quite have enough. We were off by like just a few blood slaves. So instead we're going to get another vampire, Curse of Blood here, to bring this to 3 consistent blood hunters. Then we're going to move this guy down to Helheim and set up the same thing down there slowly. So that's the plan for that. We did get some unrest here, so we're moving some... where is this guy going? He's going up there. Let's leave you here and actually have you cast Mazakim. I think we need a few more patrollers here. Here, unrest went up a fair amount. We are continuing to summon a lot of things though, so we should stabilize that. Like, look at this. This is a lot of patrol. This patrol is good. This patrol is not so good. Not really sure why, but we're just gonna have to deal with it for now. Anyway, what we're spending them on, once again, Hell Swords. We're also making this and summon Serim. Yeah, so I think our main troop against Fomoria will be Serim. We can mass them decently well, and I think what we're gonna do is get, like, almost all of these guys can cast them. We just don't have enough blood slaves, but like, if we can consistently pump out a lot of Serim, they're good against the giants because they with Bloodlust and some other spells, we can get them to be attacking. They can basically put in like 70 damage per turn with all their attacks into one target, which will shred through giants, and we should be able to outnumber his giants with them. The problem is protecting them, which we'll need to climb Alteration to do. Protecting them is a little hard. We could do like Wooden Warriors. We could maybe do Skeletal Legion with... Oh no, that's only undead, sorry. We could do like all of these good... We could do like Marble Warriors for sure. We could do Fog Warriors with our Pretender. Yeah, we could figure out ways to protect them, but for now, just their ability to kill is what is important. And so I think we're not gonna do the Ritual of the 5 Gate strategy because I just don't think we have enough time. Once the war with if Femoria is defeated, or at least subdued substantially, then maybe we'll start doing Ritual of the 5 Gates, but hopefully by that point we are climbing in blood up to the better, maybe even, we might, Blood 8 has a ton of things that would be good, and then at that point we might as well go for Blood 9. It's 4,000 research, so that's 4,400 divided by 6 would be 7 or 8 turns, and with that we could get out a bunch of good stuff. All of this is good. I don't know. I think we decided we want Conjuration 5, 1 for elementals, naiads, manticores, a number of things. Yeah. I don't know. Right now, Mind Hunt is the priority, so we'll think about that more at a later point. What else do we have here? Yeah, so again, we just need to get more blood slaves, and I think starting next turn, we'll be able to save them up a little bit, because we're not going to be. We'll need to spend 40 of them on a Robe of the Magi, but other than that, this guy will be coming down to Helheim, and it's gonna take a while to get like some patrollers up there and everything. So we can at least save up for a few, like 2 or 3 turns, and spend everything on Hell Swords. Maybe a booster or two. Like we got a Bloodthorn for our Pretender. We might get a few others. But spend everything else on Serim and just get a mass of them. What would be nice, would be really good against these Femorian Druids is like plenty of Serim to spare that can like, because I think a number of Serim could defeat an Air Elemental, which is what he's using. And they will also be good against the thugs because they have such high damage attacks. So we'll see. I think that's all to say about our blood economy. We've spoken about items. We've spoken about research. Let's just talk about. I'm actually just gonna. This is the only guy not doing anything. We now have a full stack of these 100. Yeah. So. Everybody's doing something. We have a lot of extra gold. And I'm starting to think what I'm worried about is in this first strike that we lose all, like it's highly likely that we lose a lot of our blood hunting areas except for like the big ones with the vampires, which are the important ones. But I don't know, the question is, could this destroy? I think the elementals would come to the back line and not immediately be able to kill these, and I think these might be able to kill the druids. Unless an elemental is defending them. I don't know though. It's dicey. It's very dicey. But yeah, I guess that's it. We do have a lot of money. We're getting another Melkart. We could... We got a temple here. Oh yeah, I wanted to make sure we're getting a witch. Yeah, I want to get a bunch of those. What else? We are getting wizards, right? Oh, wait a second. No, we're not. Okay. That's something we need. And then... I guess we could just... wonder what would be good against... just having like a defensive army that could deal with elementals, but I don't really know what that would be. It'd be like Dawn Guard. They also have Bodyguard. Let's get some Dawn Guard, because just for people who don't know, the elementals are ethereal and these have a magic weapon. What if we did... holy shit, we can get a lot of this. If we did this. Let's do that. For a number of reasons. First of all, if we're thinking about casting Astral Corruption, which will which makes horrors attack anyone that's not using a blood spell. And if we put Dawn Guard around people casting that, then it would be likely that they'd protect the mage when the horror attacks them. And then also they are good against elementals, and Yeah, they could just be another defense against the druids. Like, if I was him right now and I was like, how would I attack Helheim? I'd say I'd have two. I don't think I'd anticipate the teleporting Melkart. Since this is a noob game, I wouldn't be thinking about that. I'm sure there are things that I'm not thinking about that he's going to do to me. But I don't think I would think about the teleporting Melkart, and I'd say, alright, I'll attack Fomoria by hitting every non-fort province with these druids. And then simultaneously move to this throne, because this is really all he wants, is right here, and crack the fort as soon as I can. He's done some spying in here, but we've killed a lot of them, so he might sort of target these provinces which have stuff in them, but he might not. Yeah. So anyway, I guess I think we can do it. I think we have to do it now though. So I guess the final thing to talk about is just messages. So we're gonna keep this guy in defend. I don't think there's anything else he can really do. Yeah. We'll send a message to Fomoria to start with. Brother Giant, I have heard multiple. Wait, first we need to make sure. So we have a nap 3. It is currently turn 53, which means 54, 55, 56. So hostile orders can be issued on turn 56. Okay. Brother Giant, I have heard multiple reports and seen, or I'll just say that you are going for the remaining thrones needed for your god's ascension. Because of this, I am afraid that I must end our NAP. Unless you can assure me on your honor that you will stop all offensive operations towards other nations, including the AI nations. I will probably be forced to attack you. If we had a nap 3, I am sending this notice on turn 53. Therefore, hostile orders would be permitted to be issued against each other on turn 56, arriving on turn 57. I am sad that it has come to this. We had a great alliance. It was good to know that a brother giant had my back. But we both knew that it may come to this. I'm going to say that I am not necessarily going to attack him. I want to clarify that I do not necessarily intend to attack you the minute the NAP is when the 3 turns pass, but I must keep the option open if I keep receiving reports of you going for thrones. It was an honor, and please continue to stay in touch. We wish you good luck in your endeavors. The Giants of Hinnom. Alright, I've heard multiple reports that you're going for the remaining thrones needed for your god's ascension. Because of this, I'm afraid that I must end our NIP, unless you can assure me on your honor that you will stop all offensive operations towards other nations, including the AI nations. I will probably be forced to attack you. We had a NAP 3, and I am sending this notice on turn 53. Therefore, hostile orders would be permitted to be issued against each other on turn 56, arriving on turn 57. I want to clarify that I do not necessarily intend to attack you when the 3 turns pass, but I must keep the option open if I keep receiving reports of you going for thrones. I am sad that it has come to this. We had a great alliance. It was good to know that a brother giant had my back, but we both knew that it may come to this. It was an honor, and please continue to stay in touch. We wish you good luck in your endeavors. The Giants of Hinnom. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then we'll send to Mikone, to the Giants of Mikone. Hinnom will begin offensive operations against Fomoria in 3 turns. We have ended our NAP 3 with them this turn. Otherwise, we would attack sooner. Beware of cloud trapezing Femorian Druids. Have a force ready to take back provinces. Don't panic. Just take them back. And you should be fine. Ulm intends to attack soon as well. Try to coordinate with him. Marverni is non-responsive. Good luck. The Giants of Hinnom. And then we'll send to Marverni. Are you there? We have to attack Fomoria. The Giants of Hinnom. And then to Ulm. Dear Ulm, I have ended my nap 3 with Fomoria. I will begin to attack him on turn 56, or I'll say 57. You should attack him first if possible. I will spare some resources to help you deal with Marverni, but right now it is. You should attack him first if you don't have a. You should attack him first to distract him. I will spare some resources to help you deal with Marverni, but Marverni is definitely not the problem right now. Mikone is attacking Fomoria as well. Try to go for his thrones. Every throne we take from him will keep him further from victory and split his forces even more. Good luck, the Giants of Hinnom. Alright, I assume this has been a long episode. 37? Not too bad. I think we're gonna end it there. I hope I haven't done anything stupid. I don't think I have. I think that's it. Thank you for watching. This is the Great War is approaching. This is going to be a decisive moment. If we successfully destroy Fomoria, or at least diminish him substantially, then the game could go on for a much longer period of time. If Fomoria, if we fail to destroy Fomoria, then we might just lose in the next like 10 turns, I'd say. 10 to 12 turns. So the die is cast. Here we go. Wish me luck, and may the best man win. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.